VPNs make a great video topic and are some easy fodder for earning some sweet sponsorship revenue. However, they're also necessary for maintaining your virtual anonymity. That way, you can browse Wikipedia without worrying about what data analysts at your ISP might think.
He's looking up Roman military tactics again.
Of course, as soon as VPN started gaining traction, a whole bunch of them flew out of the woodworks. Nowadays, it's pretty tricky to try and find the right VPN for you. Fortunately, we're a big fan of tier lists here at the Cyber Lab, which is why today we're going to be ranking the best VPNs for Windows 10 and 11. You know how it works. The best ones go right up the top, and the worst ones go right at the bottom. And the average ones go somewhere in the middle here. Here's the challenge. If this video gets to 5,000 likes, then I'll do the next one after inhaling helium. That'll be pretty funny. Now, onto our first pick, ExpressVPN. Along with NordVPN, ExpressVPN is easily one of the most popular VPNs on our list. Launched way back in 2009, the service currently boasts over 3 million active users, which, by my estimation, is a lot. It also has the privilege of being endorsed by some of the most prestigious personalities on the planet. YouTubers. But what's all the fuss about? It can't really be that good, can it? Well, Squire, apparently it can. ExpressVPN boasts excellent performance in terms of speed, with over 160 locations in 94 countries worldwide. That is insane. Some people can't even count that high.
5, 6, 7.
Server locations also include countries like Africa and South America, which are notoriously under-supported by most VPNs. But really, what makes ExpressVPN especially impressive is its rigorous platform support. All the big boys are there, of course, Linux, Windows, etc. However, ExpressVPN also supports Kindle Fire, Apple TV, and PlayStation. The sheer amount of platforms supported is made even better by the fact that you can have up to 5 different simultaneous connections. All of this is in addition to the fantastic set of core features common to most VPNs, which includes split tunneling, which lets you decide which traffic should travel through the VPN's encrypted connection and what should travel outside it. ExpressVPN also has its very own VPN protocol, Lightway, which makes use of the open source wolfSSL cryptography library in order to avoid the messy business of building an entirely new cryptographic system. Really, the only gripe that I have with ExpressVPN is its price. Granted, it's billed as a premium VPN service, but ExpressVPN's annual price of $99.95 is almost $30 above the average price for VPNs.
Shut up and take my money.
Price tag might not be much of an issue for die-hard VPN enthusiasts and those with many digital privacy needs and money, but for the rest of us living off of YouTube ad revenue and the occasional sponsored video,
I'm so poor! I just need more money, man!
I'm so poor. It's just a bit too much to ask for. As such, we're putting ExpressVPN firmly in the A tier. Lucky for poor old me, we've got a discount link for ExpressVPN where you can grab 30% off. Look down there. Next up, we've got CyberGhost. CyberGhost is so much more than just a badass name for a VPN. It's an excellent service that any list of the best VPNs would feel incomplete without its inclusion. It boasts one of the largest server networks that we've ever seen, and allows up to 7 simultaneous collections. Really, CyberGhost is a pretty fantastic all-around security service with plenty of additional features, which serve to further enhance your digital security, including free antivirus, an ad blocker, and dedicated IP addresses, which make it so that all of your traffic looks as though it's coming from the same source. CyberGhost also allows for split tunneling, so bonus. Curiously, however, CyberGhost lacks a third-party audit that may cast some doubt over the service if it weren't for its staggering speed tests. Its privacy policies, such as those relating to the data it collects, what it does with it, and how it affects you, are also mind-bogglingly, yes, that's a word, confusing and stressful affairs. We'd have been willing to look past all of this in order for CyberGhost to score an A tier ranking. Unfortunately, it also commits the cardinal sin of having a big price tag. A monthly plan will cost you $12.99 every month, while its annual plan costs $47.88. As it stands right now, CyberGhost gets the B tier treatment. Now, onto Proton VPN. Most people don't need a fully decked out, fully featured VPN to suit their needs. All they need is something low cost and efficient, and it's in these departments that Proton VPN shines. With up to 5 simultaneous connections available, and with over 500 servers across 54 countries, Proton VPN offers a solid package overall. The premium version of Proton VPN includes all of this, as well as the option of multi-hopping to secure core servers. These servers are based in countries with strict privacy policies and are operated from suitably secure facilities, such as an old military base. Don't ask me how they manage that. The free version only allows for one connection at a time and limits your server choices to only 3 countries, namely the US, Netherlands, and Japan. I don't mind because I like free things, and because YouTube ad revenue isn't enough to feed my family of 5 and fund my excessive lifestyle. Seriously though, the free version is pretty great. While it doesn't boast nearly as many features as its bigger cousins, it also doesn't plaster your screen with ads or limit your bandwidth like other free VPNs. It also doesn't limit your data usage. It's a genuinely privacy-focused service that is well worth your time, and possibly some of your money as well, if you can afford it. Unfortunately, like CyberGhost, Proton VPN has not been audited by any third party whatsoever. And while the free version is excellent, the prices of some of its more extensive tiers are asking a bit too much. As such, it gets thrown onto the B tier, Surfshark. Don't let the silly name fool you. Surfshark is a legitimate and well-structured VPN service. While it isn't without its flaws, it provides a fantastic experience overall, with decent pricing options too. A yearly subscription will cost you $47.88 in the first year, then $59.76 for every year after that. This makes it cheaper than some of the other VPN services, though this pricing scheme is admittedly confusing. Surfshark includes the rarely seen split tunneling and multi-hop features, along with unlimited, that's right, unlimited, simultaneous connections across a variety of supported devices. Additionally, unlike the last 2 VPNs we've covered, Surfshark regularly receives audits for its infrastructure, all of which serve to prove that the service adheres to best practices. Surfshark's privacy policies, too, are thankfully fully transparent and uncomplicated, which is often not the case for upstart VPN services looking to make it big. These privacy features include a custom DNS service, an ad blocker, and a tool that will alert you if your account or data has been compromised. And like any good VPN, it doesn't share your data with other users, or allow any unauthorized activity to be logged. Unfortunately, while Surfshark's pricing options certainly aren't the most expensive we've seen, they can be pretty confusing. We recommend avoiding the 2-year pricing option as much as you can. The monthly payment of $12.95 per month is consistent at least. You know what's super simple though? The 81% off discount code that we've got in our description box. Go and click on it. I dare ya. That being said, Surfshark is still one of the best VPN services that we've come across, balancing an abundance of features with a keen focus on user friendliness. In fact, I'm just going to say it. The S in Surfshark stands for S tier. Hola VPN. We've been discussing some pretty good VPNs in this video, so while I do enjoy giving praise where it's due, I also like dishing out the criticism. Luckily for me, Hola VPN is one of the worst VPN services I have ever come across, which makes it perfect fodder for my sharp, witty observations. Yes. Hola VPN makes the brave, bold choice of not offering you any security whatsoever. Instead, it shares your idle bandwidth with premium users, allowing unauthorized activity to be logged. Hell, the free version doesn't even offer any encryption whatsoever, and good luck trying to use this VPN for Netflix or torrenting. In fact, Hola VPN is so bad that its extension has been completely removed from Chrome. Simply put, Hola VPN is not only a terrible choice of VPN, but it's also dangerous to use, and you should do your best to avoid it. No, just avoid it. I like free things, but not like this. Not like this. Needless to say, Hola VPN gets the F treatment. Can we have a Z treatment? Can we have a Z treatment? We put it at the... Do you know what? It doesn't even deserve to be on the tier list. Get it out of here! This is what I think of Hola VPN. Get it out of here!
What the
And now, NordVPN. Everyone and their mum has heard of NordVPN. As such, it deserves a spot on our tier list. What can we really say about NordVPN that hasn't been said already? Overall, it's an excellent service with a strong focus on user privacy and an abundance of features, like being able to connect to up to 6 devices simultaneously, multi-hopping, split tunneling, NordLocker, which encrypts your files, NordPass, which secures your password, and NordVPN has over 500 servers across 59 countries. The company is incorporated in Panama, whose government does not require any data logging whatsoever. That means that you can rest assured that all your data is safe and secure at all times. Really, the only thing holding NordVPN back from greatness is its lack of a free version and its staggering premium price. An annual subscription will cost you $59 in the first year and then $99 for every year after that, which is baffling. The monthly plan costs $11.99, which still makes it one of the pricier VPNs, but seriously, $99? How am I going to feed my children? Luckily for my kids, we've got discount links in the description that gives you 62% off NordVPN.
Please, sir. I want some more.
No! The nerve. As such, NordVPN gets the respectable rank of A tier. And that brings us to the end of this video. These are the best VPNs for Windows 10 and 11. Hola VPN notwithstanding, of course. Get back in your hole. Now, if you want me to criticize more things, click on that cute little subscription button down there and click on that cute little bell icon to get notified whenever we post something else. Thanks for watching and happy web browsing.